Anyone there not asleep? Welcome. Anybody there not asleep? Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Who's there? Let us know who's there. And let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, guys. I'm glad to see you. Oh, thank you, Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas Minor, thank you, thank you. If you hear me, I'm glad. I was just worried maybe you can hear me loud and clear. Welcome, guys. Invite some guys over. Hi, Jack. Jack, we were supposed to do a live together. What happened? Jack, welcome. Welcome, guys. Invite some people over. So, invite some people over for our live. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you, guys. Favored Rugi, how are you doing? Welcome, Rugi. Rugi, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? How is the week so far? It's Wednesday here. It's Wednesday. So the week is going pretty fast, actually. So, guys, can we wait for some few more people or just go on? Today, I'll be speaking about choosing a school in Canada. Choosing a school in Canada for those international students out there. I told you guys coming with student visa is actually the easiest. You know, many people have been asking, how do I come to Canada and I don't know anyone? Yeah. Right now, Nicholas, it's 1:02 p.m. It's 1:02 p.m. right now. It's in the afternoon. I know for you guys, what time is it? Must be 12 midnight. I think it's midnight in Kenya, right? Or 11. What time is it in Kenya, guys? Jack, Rugi, what time? Welcome so much, guys. Welcome. I love you guys so much for your support. Thank you. Thank you. Today, I want us to speak about the easiest way. For me, I consider this applying for the student, visa very easy. The easiest way to come. Oh, it's 10 Kenyan time. It is 10 p.m. Kenyan time. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. I won't take much of your time so that you guys can sleep. So Today I'll be speaking about, thank you for following. Judy. Hi, Judy. How are you doing? How is your week so far? How are you guys doing so far? It's good to catch up with your people to know how they are doing. Yeah. So let's go straight to today's topic. I'll be speaking about choosing a school. Choosing a school for in Canada, designated learning institutions. When you want to apply as a student for student visa. Hi, Anafi. Welcome, welcome. So, factors or points, I'll be giving some tips on how to consider the school that you'll be choosing to come to Canada. So it depends on if you're doing specialty program or, the general program, the popular program. Glad to know you're okay, Judy. So it depends on what program you're doing. But actually, guys, coming as a student is the easiest, I can tell you guys. The easiest. You just have to have your school fee ready. You apply to the right school, go on to IRCC, designated schools, and you will find them there. The thing is now, the points to consider are which provinces are cheaper than others, We have all the 13 provinces, so you have to choose which thank you, Jack. Which provinces? And there are factors to consider. So it depends if you're taking the popular programs that something like nursing. You never go wrong with nursing. You can choose which program. Go on to IRCC, designated learning institution. I'll just be giving you some tips to consider when you're choosing a school when you want to immigrate to Canada, okay? So number one, you'll be checking on the economics. How the minimum wage payment of a particular province, because we know half of the population lives in Ontario, but we have Alberta, British Columbia, Saskatchewan. We have Montreal, New Brunswick, Quebec. It depends on which province you prefer to live in. And one of the factors you can look out is accommodation, because accommodation is what will take most of your paycheck. So if you would go to sites like Kijiji, K-I-G-I-G-I, sorry, J-I-G-J-I, I'll put the link down below. You can check on rent from different provinces, right? Anafi, I live in Alberta. So Judy, by the way, Cynthia, thanks. I drank hot tea and a cake from Jack, and the deal was legit. Oh yeah. By the way, Jack and Dahir, we need to do a live so that to tell people about our deal, The deal was legit. Judy says, by the way, Cynthia, thanks. I drank hot tea and a cake from Jack. The deal was legit. Yeah, it was legit, guys. It was legit. So, Jack, we need to do a live with Dahir. Yeah? So, straight to our topic. So, when you're choosing a school in Canada, the thing you need to consider first is check on your rent, accommodation. Accommodation will take most of your paycheck. So try and check out which provinces have check on the rents on different provinces just to figure out your paycheck, because you'll need to be working and paying for your fee, accommodation, school supplies, and all that stuff, right? So you need to check on accommodation, because where I live in Alberta, actually, I can tell you the cheapest one I know is Alberta. That's why I like Alberta. It's way, way cheaper than places, like Vancouver. The rent is very high. In British Columbia, some places are quite expensive, but Alberta is fair. The rent there is fair, in Alberta. So you can check on factors like those. And then the second thing you need to check is the minimum wage, because every province pays different minimum wage. Some pay, $13 per hour. Some pay 15 per hour, 16 per hour. So you want to check maybe on the minimum wage payment of that province that you're choosing, so that you can, of course, you don't want to spend all your savings, right? You want to go to school and work at the same time, so that you may have something left in your pocket. It's not cheap. I won't lie to you that it is cheap, but it is doable. It is doable, definitely, considering from where us guys come from, especially if you're from a humble beginning. So you cannot compare your humble beginning with Canada. Of course, there are opportunities here, lots of jobs opportunities, self-development, right? Yeah. I made sure they all drank chai moto and a cake for supporting our channel. Oh, thank you, Jack. We need to do a live and tell me those people who drank the tea. Welcome, Mwakazi Fitness. Welcome, you guys are doing a great job. Welcome, guys. Today we are speaking about choosing schools. When you're outside there, looking out for designated schools. Yeah, hi, lovely Cynthia. Is Canada border now open? Oh, yeah. Guys, the Canadian border is now open. I forgot, I should have written down on the description. The border is now open, so you guys can start processing, That's why I'm speaking about the easiest way, which is a student way. Start applying, check out schools you can apply and come. The borders are now open, I'm having all my papers ready. Yes, Mwakazi, we are waiting for you. Mwakazi's Fitness says, I'm having all my papers ready. Have them all ready. Start choosing a school. The easiest way is the school way. I like the school way because all you need to do is, compile your funds for school fee, have your school fee ready, and your pocket money ready, and apply as a student. For those who keep saying, how will I come to Canada and I don't have anyone? I don't know anyone. You don't need to know anybody to come to Canada. You don't need to. Hiya, Mwakazi Fitness is my brother. Oh, okay. Judy says Mwakazi is my brother. Lamek Wendo. Wow, thank God. That's nice. So guys, we are speaking about schools. For more details, we'll see you behind the tent. We are speaking about the schools, things to consider. That is things to consider when you're applying for schools in Canada. First, check on rent. How much do they pay for rent on that particular province that you want to go to, or where your school is? Check how much they are paying on rent. Check out how much they are paying on minimum wage, because you don't want to go to a province where rent is very, very expensive and you end up using your pocket money. right? You want to at least go to work and be able to meet, fund yourself. Check on, check on how much they are paying for minimum wage, right? So because cost of living in Alberta, I live in Alberta, Calgary, and it's way cheaper than provinces like British Columbia. You can't compare Calgary and Vancouver. Vancouver rent is very expensive. So you have to be wise. You have to make wise decisions. You have to be wise. You don't want to, I'm also ready for DV. Oh, yeah. Try the, Mwakazi says they are trying out for the green card for 2023. Yeah, you don't specifically have to come to Canada. You can still go to the US and then we can be visiting each other. We just drive. Yeah, we agreed to apply separately with Pauline so that whoever gets through enjoys the partner with. Yes. It is good when you're applying for the green card, guys. You apply, if it's a husband and wife, you can apply separately. So that whoever is chosen, you just join your partner. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. So as I was telling you guys, choose your school. When you're choosing your school, go on to IRCC website and choose the school you want according to what program you're taking. If you're doing accounting, if you're doing nursing, just go on to the IRCC and then check out their prices there for the schools. So whatever school you choose, check the province. How is that province? How much is the minimum wage? How much is the rent you're going to be paying, right? Check out. You need to do your due diligence. Yeah, those greens were real. I had cocktails on Jack account. Miss Pendo says, those greens were real. I had cocktails on Jack's account. Yes. Jack, you need to come over and tell them about the greens. They were real. Yeah? So, guys, we are talking about the school. We keep diverting. We are talking about the school and the greens as well. So, yeah, guys, make sure when you're choosing your school, go on to IRCC website. Go there, check the school according to your program. What program are you taking? Check out that school. Check out the minimum wage of that province that you want to go to. Check out, be sure to know how much rent is, because you don't want to waste your pocket money, the one that you're coming with here, right? You want to choose a province whereby at least the rent there is very, very affordable. Like rent where I live in Alberta is very, very affordable in Calgary. You can get a basement for around $1,000. But most students, you know what they'll do? They'll take up rooms, like they'll all together take a home or take out a basement, and then you just pick a room. You rent a room for maybe $200 or $300 a month, or $500, depending on the landlord. But for a student, if you're alone, you don't need a whole home. You just need a room, right? It's just a roof over your head. So you find that in Alberta, where I live, it's very, very affordable, guys. So you can consider the schools there. And then the other thing about Alberta, the minimum wage, our minimum wage is higher than most provinces, because ours is 15 per hour. Some provinces are a bit lower, but a few are a bit higher. But considering, if you check on the ones that are a bit higher than us, then the rent also is expensive. But for us, it's well balanced. the minimum wage and the rent, they go hand in hand. So I would encourage, I'm encouraging you guys to come to Alberta so that you can be my neighbors. We can be doing lives together. we can we can encourage other people to come, right? Yeah. Where is Azam? Azam is the one who was asking about this question about schools. I want you to come to Alberta so that we can be neighbors. We can be doing lives together. Yeah, we can encourage our people, right? So, so guys, as I was saying, you need to check on rent, and you need to check. Also, the other thing is, check eligibility of your program. Is it eligible for permanent residency? Make sure the program that you're taking is eligible, because some programs, will they are not really on high demand. So you have to make sure that your program is permanent residency eligible, right? And then work, you have to check, make sure that the school that you're choosing, it's easy for you to get a job. There are some people who will check on the ranks of schools, but if you choose maybe like the top 5 schools, they will be a bit pricey. Yeah. I believe all schools in Canada they give the same kind of, education. So the education standard here is very high. So you don't have to worry so much about ranking of a school. Don't worry too much about ranking of schools, right? Just worry about getting that school. And guys, it will cost you for your application. Yeah. Depending on the program, maybe $150 for your application. So it's not free to apply. So make sure you're applying when you're really doing your homework, when you're applying for a school, right? So let me read some comments. Yes, Uncle Mwakazi's Fitness. Oh, okay. Miss Pendo, is it you I'm seeing? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Then another thing, guys, I wanted to clarify on Indeed.ca. Some people are saying about Indeed.ca asking for money when you're trying to find a job. Indeed.ca, you pay nothing when you're applying for a job. You pay $0 when you're applying for a job. So if you see someone asking you for money, you need to run. Yeah. And another thing is, yeah, make sure you compile all your papers all together when you're applying, because the computer on the website, it's going to guide you through. It's very easy to apply for yourself. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry, guys. Right? Any questions, guys? Any questions about schools? Make sure also you check on the tuition fee and requirements, compare different schools. You want to choose an affordable school for yourself. So when you go onto the IRCC website, you see all the schools there. You see all the different programs there. You see all the different fee. The fee structure is right there, and all the requirements that you need are right there. So you don't have to worry about, your tuition fee. It's right there. You choose for yourself. And someone else was asking me if they can transfer a school. Maybe you choose a university, and then later, after you come in, you change to a community college. Yes, you can change into a community college. You can change it into a community college. Maybe you want to move to a different province after you have arrived, you know. You can change after a year of study, you can change, right? Yeah. Any question, guys? And also when you're checking out for schools, check on the reviews. Check on reviews on that particular school. What are the reviews saying? You know, what are other students talking about that school? What are they saying about that particular school? You know, because some schools they have a bigger number of students, maybe 30 students. Some are like more of a small number. Maybe you find yourself 10 people, 15 people, you know, because the less number you are, the better, you know. You have that one-on-one with the teacher. It's easier when you have that one-on-one, but it depends on what program you're taking, though. It depends on the program, yeah. Isa, talk about waste process with certificates needed to be submitted. Waste is where you submit all your transcripts. They will review all your transcripts at West so that they verify, because we all come from different education backgrounds, you know. The systems we do, some of us do American, like here, ours is the Canadian system. We have people with American, you know, needed. And then bonjour, madame, next day. So, Isa, when you're submitting your papers to us, you are submitting your high school, your college, your university, for them to review your IELTS certificate. They will, according to which country you're coming from, because they don't know your standards, your education standards. Our standards are very, very different from their standards. So you are submitting your university transcripts to WES for them to access, and then tell the Canadian government, you know, this is this is the level that we are gauging these papers at, you know. They just try to verify where you are at. They just you submit your papers, all your papers, for them to check on where you are at education wise, because every country has different standards of education, very, very different. So West, their job is to verify and give the Canadian government the accuracy, you know, to gauge your education standard. But let me tell you, Isa, the thing is, it doesn't matter whether they check, because when you come here, you can't come straight away. Maybe you are a doctor and start practicing the same day. You have to go back to Acadian school, because they do things different from us. So even if you submit the papers, when you come here, maybe you're a pilot. You're not going to fly a plane immediately once you land here. You have to still go back to school. That's the other thing that not many people will tell you. Yeah. Job for foreigners in Canada. Yes, Isa, you submit those papers online. You submit them online to us for them to assess and then give feedback to the Canadian. You submit them online and then they will give feedback, gauging you from where you're coming from, your education standard. But let me tell you, don't get worried about West, because once you land here, even if you're the biggest doctor in Africa, you still have to go back to school, because their ways are different from our ways. So at least you will have to do some brush up, you know. You still have to go back to school and do things there, so that they teach you how to do things their way. So don't get worried about West. transcripts being submitted, because even if you're a nurse back in Africa, when you come here, you still have to go back to school, because they will not allow you to start practicing. No, no, no. Let nobody lie to you that the following day you'll be practicing. No. You'll have to do, let me tell you the truth, you'll have to first, you go to school, enroll in school, and then get a survival job. Get a survival job, whereby after you finish your school is when now you start practicing. If you're a pilot, you start flying, or if you're a nurse, you start, looking after patients, or a doctor, right? You come in, you have to start from the scratch. So those people, by the way, if you're not willing to start from the scratch, don't even bother yourself, because people come here and get frustrated, because they were big people back home, right? They had big jobs. Maybe they were a doctor, and now they are being told to go back to school. And then now they have to take a survival job, because you can't live outside, right? You need to pay rent, you need to pay food and all that. And in the meantime, you need to take a survival job. Some people feel, they are being degraded, If you're doing well back home, for me, I would advise, and you already have a status, There are people with that ego. I cannot start from the scratch. I will not start from the scratch. If you're not willing to start from down there, yeah, my advice is no. No, don't bother yourself. And then job for foreigners in Canada. Jack, the best website, and I keep insisting, the best website to search for jobs when you're outside Canada is Indeed.ca or LinkedIn. LinkedIn or Indeed. Those are the best websites to check out for jobs, because the thing with trying to find a job in the job bank through the IRCC website, usually sometimes they will say that you have to be inside Canada for you to apply for that particular job. Most of the jobs there, I've checked, and most of them will say you have to be already in Canada to apply for this job. But when you use the Indeed.ca or other websites, the LinkedIn, when you apply there, you will see jobs that will say sponsored. This job is sponsored. So it means when you're outside there, you can apply for that particular job. And let me repeat again, it is 100% free. Nobody is supposed to be asking you for money when you're applying for a job. If you see someone asking you for money, don't you run as far as possible. It is absolutely free to search for a job in Indeed. Yeah. If I come as a visitor in Canada, when applying for a job, do I need IELTS and WES? Please always do your IELTS when you're still back home, just to save you the hassle. Yeah. Some jobs you won't need IELTS. It depends on what job you're taking. Maybe you want to work in the farm. You don't need IELTS. But just to be on the safe side, you have skipped my question. Sorry, Judy, I didn't see your question. So Cynthia, also let us know about the courses we should apply for, because I understand there are some courses one can do and may not qualify for PR. Oh, yes, I got your question, Judy. That is very true. There are courses you can do and they are not high in demand, right? The jobs are not high in demand, I always insist, try and get courses that are already, are very hot selling. Like, for example, healthcare. Right now with the COVID-19 situation, Healthcare, you can never go wrong with healthcare, Judy. You can never go wrong with healthcare. Do something that is very hot in the market as we speak right now. They need doctors. They need lots of nurses, home support workers, to take care of the old people. Do something that is very marketable and will be very easy for you to get a permanent residency. Doing healthcare, you can never go wrong, my friends. Healthcare, I always advocate for healthcare. Don't take a course like maybe a pilot. Like, seriously, you can see right now we are having this COVID situation. Most planes are grounded, right? So when you go there and apply to be a pilot, they are like, seriously, we have laid off. So many pilots are back at home now. Some are even now doing other jobs that they never went to school to do. They are doing survival jobs right now. So when you go out there and enroll in school and you say, oh, I want to be a pilot, like, seriously, you have to be realistic. Be realistic. Check out, is this course that I'm taking, is it high in demand as we talk? Is it high in demand? Is it easy for me to get a job? Because especially your chances for you to get a job from outside there, guys, consider healthcare. Healthcare, you can never go wrong. Nursing, if you're a doctor, home support worker, those courses are very high in demand, especially right now. All over the world, by the way, not even just in Canada, even in America. If you're applying for America, choose the healthcare line. Choose that pathway. Do healthcare. You can never go wrong doing healthcare. Don't pick a course that will, you will waste so much time doing that course, and then it's not high in demand. The jobs are not right now. I've given an example, like if you want to be a pilot, maybe you're a pilot back home, and now you want to come here and study. And you know very well that very few planes are flying, right? Most people are laid off in the, most people in airlines were laid off. Why would you want to take that kind of course? Healthcare, you can never go wrong, guys. Healthcare. I keep singing healthcare because I know right now, even if you check on Indeed, go right now on indeed.ca or .com or LinkedIn, just type healthcare jobs. You see, you can tell for yourself. Yeah. Try to be as realistic as possible, just to increase your chances. Try to be as realistic as possible. And I say the best site to check out for jobs is indeed.ca, indeed.com, in LinkedIn, and jobs are offered for free. Nobody tells you to pay for jobs. They are offered for free. If someone is telling you to pay for a job, of course, scammers will always find their way, right? But actually, those jobs are free. Nobody should tell you to pay. Okay, so Jerry's Kitchen. Hi, Jerry. I'm coming over. Yeah. Isa, Hope Borders of Canada. Isa is saying, Hope Borders of Canada were opened yesterday. Tell us how the visitor application is done and the amount of funds one is supposed to have. Okay. JJ is asking, Cynthia, welcome to Uganda. Thanks. I enjoyed YouTube money for the first time, courtesy of Jack. Oh, enjoyed my matoke. Congrats. You are doing a good job. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Hope you enjoyed that, the greens. You guys, I see many of you guys enjoyed the greens. Yeah, they were real. I don't know why Jack doesn't want to come here and confirm. Yeah, the challenge is still on. I don't know. Jack, please come on in and tell them that it is real so that they continue bringing subscribers. Yeah. The borders were opened, guys. They were open. So guys, that is very good news. Apply. Yeah. So when you're applying for a visitor, go on to IRCC. All the requirements are there. How much you need, if you're coming alone, if you're coming 2 people, if you're coming with your kids, it will indicate how much is needed for every, if you're individually, how much you need. Apply. Once you apply, it will tell you, I think you need around 8,000. I'm not so sure, but I had done that video. Isa, check out that video. How much is needed? How much money is, I have done that video because it keeps changing every single day. The amount they mentioned last year is not the same this year. So you have to check, and it depends on how many people. If you're coming 2 of you, if you're coming with a family, it is different. But applying for a visitor visa, I always say you can try doing the visitor visa, but if it is possible for you, if you want to really, have the chances up, your chances up for coming to Canada, try the student visa. Try the student visa. Because sometimes you're coming in as a student. Hi, Investing with Lucy. Welcome. Sometimes you want to apply coming as a visitor, and then they will tell you that they are not sure that you're going to come back to your country after you visit, But when you're doing it as a student, you see, you're bringing money to the government, and that is what they want. They want you to invest, right? Coming as a student is like investing in Canada. So your chances are very, very high. Yeah. Jack, please come in and tell them that the greens were real so that they know. I am much around. When do we do it? Last time network was bad. Still recruiting more. Yes. Come on in right now. Let me do the invite. Tell them and tell the people that you gave tea to. Let me put the link there. You can come for a few minutes. Come in. Yeah, there is a link, Jack. Yeah. The link is there. The link is right there. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Jack, please tell them that the greens were real, because many testimonies are coming here and they said they had hot tea and they enjoyed the cake. Some ate matoke from Jack. The link is there on the comment section. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Yeah. So where were we? We were talking about the schools, right? So when you come in as a student, your chances are very high for you guys to come in, because now in the country, right? You're investing in a country. Sometimes when you come in as a visitor, especially if you don't have enough proof of funds, they will deny you, because they will think maybe you're coming to hide in here, and then they are not sure if you will go back home. If you don't have proof of funds, maybe you don't have a good job, like you are sketchy, you're looking sketchy. But when you do the student visa way, that's a guaranteed way. Most of they will not refuse student student visas. Yeah. Welcome, guys. I put the link there. The link on the comment section, guys. The link is right there. So if you guys can try the student way, I would advise, for me, that's my personal opinion. If you want to try for visitor, you can try. As long as you have proof of funds, you can sustain yourself. You can pay for your own accommodation. You're going to pay for all the sightseeing, right? You pay advance for the hotel, for the number of days you're coming. You show that you have a good job. You have like tenders waiting for you back home. So you're trying to prove that you'll go back. You go back home after your visit, right? You have to prove that you're going to go back. Don't think you'll come and then you do chini things. You not do those chini. Welcome, guys. Guys, welcome. Welcome, guys. Yeah. So if you have proof of funds, you can try the visit way. It is a good way to try. Try the visitor visa. Thank you, Mwakazi. Thank you for your support. You guys are doing a great job. I'm always there. Yeah, you guys, you're my family, right? You're all guys, all of you are my family, right? Thank you always for being there. Okay, so let me see comments. Investing with Lucy is asking, Jack, what are you recruiting? I hope I'm not too late. No, you're not too late, Johnston. No, Jack, just come in for a few minutes, 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, that's it. Just to tell, so that you motivate them. I want you to motivate them to bring in more people. I want you to motivate, just 5 minutes, spare just 5 minutes of your time, that's it. Johnston, today we were talking about choosing a school. We are talking about choosing a school, and we were saying that when you're choosing a school in Canada, the things you need to consider, the province that you're going to, what is the minimum wage of that province? How is the how much rent are you supposed to be paying? Because some provinces are very expensive, and you don't want to be using your pocket money to pay rent. So you need to consider, okay, I'll be going to this province. So how much is expected for rent? Because rent will take the biggest portion, right? Rent will take the biggest portion. So you need to consider the minimum wage of that province, how much rent. Let me invite someone. Yay.
Hi, Cynthia.
Welcome, Lucy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Let me switch my, yeah. Yes, I can see you now. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for adding me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're doing a great job. Guys, this is Investing with Lucy. Tell us what you do. Tell them what you do. She talks about the greens.
So, hi guys. My name is Lucy. I have a YouTube channel, Investing with Lucy. I'm here in the US, and I encourage people to get access to opportunities, the jobs, school, and the money that you get here to invest in yourself. Invest in something that will generate income so that we don't have to depend on our jobs forever. and also investing and planning for our retirement. I don't sell insurance. I'm just telling people to invest the money they have today, because I know here in the US, the system here is designed to help people acquire more wealth. So that's why I started my channel. So anyone who is interested in how to get visa sponsorship jobs or any type of jobs, student visa, nursing in the US, they can go to my channel. Cynthia, you can post the link on my channel to your comments.
Yes, I will attach it. I will pin it down below. I'll pin it down below so you guys can check out Investing with Lucy. She has explained what her channel is all about. Make sure you pay her a visit, subscribe, like, comment, share, So we have our master here, Jack. Welcome, Jack. Please confirm to them that the tunes were real. Welcome, Jack.
Hi.
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 Hi, how are you? How are you?
Welcome, Cynthia. Lucy, hi.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good.
So, yeah,
I'm
please
good.
Confirm,
The deal,
please.
the greens were real. Watu walikuwa wanaogopa. Najaribu kuambia mabesti,
Yes.
changamkeni. Hawataki.
Uliwaambia wachangamke hawasikii.
The deal was legit.
Yes.
Wale wenye walinisupport wamepata matunda. So, mina naambia watu it's good to support.
Yes, we rise by
Mnanipata?
Yes, nakusikia poa. Uko poa? Nakusikia.
Nasema deal ilikuwa poa na ilikuwa legit, haikuwa scam. So wale wenye wali participate sikuwaacha, niliwashughulikia na nashukuru.
That's good.
Okay. So mi nasema deal ilikuwa poa, ilikuwa legit, haikuwa scam. Wenye walinisupport, wenye walisikia maombi sikuwaacha, niliwashughulikia. But leo ilikuwa about schools.
Yeah.
Maybe we can plan on the weekend. Then
okay, sawa.
Niwaambia asante kwa wale wenye waliparticipate.
Sure. Okay, yeah, for sure. Tutapanga next weekend.
Nashukuru wote for those wenye wanataka the deal was legit.
Okay. Cynthia, let me ask you,
thank you.
What was which deal was he talking about?
No, we were in the raffle. When I did a video giving back to my people. Yeah, just bringing some strength. Yeah. The raffle now, he's confirming that he got his money and he's happy about it. That's what we are confirming about. Yeah. We didn't get to do a video. We didn't get to do a live together because the network was not so good. We tried to do the live giveaway, but mishaps. So we didn't get to do it. But he was just here to confirm, he got his money. But in the comment section, we can see other people as well were given, so they were bought some hot tea here and there. So, yeah, that's what he was confirming.
Oh, you
So,
can also tell them
yeah.
I had a giveaway. The giveaway is still going on. I only gave one person because not many people have brought in 10 people to my channel.
Yes, talk to them about it. This opportunity. Tell them what you're offering. What are the terms and conditions? Explain your
So, guys, my giveaway is I'm giving 1,000 bob to 5 people who are going to bring only 10 people to my channel to subscribe. And in the comment section, tell them to mention your name. I will count 10 people and then I'll give you 1,000 bob each person. I'm just trying to push out the content because I'm giving useful content for anyone interested to improve their lives and also earn some money from wherever they are in the world, and also give opportunity to people who really need this opportunity. So that's why I'm building content that is going to help you, help a brother, help a sister, help your neighbor, change your generation, because all these opportunities they're all free on the website, on the internet, but people don't know where to go to. So that's why my channel is for you guys, just the same way as Cynthia's channel. Knowledge is power. She's empowering you to get more knowledge to improve your life. And if you have all this knowledge on YouTube and you're not doing anything about it, then there must be something wrong with you. So go to my channel, bring 10 people, I give you 1,000 bob cash. I'll send you via M-Pesa. I still have my Kenyan number. And you can see in the comment section, I already gave one person from the Philippines. I sent her via PayPal because she brought in 10 people.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's nice. That's nice. So, guys, take 10 people. Take 10, just 10 people. And then Lucy will give you 1,000 Kenya. You need to specify $1,000 or, before. So you need to specify 1,000 Kenya shillings or $1,000.
1,000 Kenya shillings.
Okay. Okay, yeah. 1,000 Kenya shillings via M-Pesa. She has her M-Pesa number. Yeah, via M-Pesa. She will send you 1,000 Kenya shillings. If you bring 10 people, she will send you instant 1,000 shillings. Yeah. Already some people are already here saying they are supporting. So Monica Karinga is saying support is coming soon, Lucy. You don't worry when you're here.
Thank you.
And then Jack is saying, Aisha. Yeah. Aisha is saying, Jack is saying, Aisha, be ready. My support team are on the way. Oh, yes. Yes.
Let me put my link here on the comment. Are you able to put my link there on the channel?
Yeah, put it there. Put it there. Put it on the comment section. Okay. So that guys can click.
Okay, good. So I think you can go on answering the questions on the comment section, and then I'll follow up and see what I can add because I'm in the US.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. And we are still to do our live, right?
Yes.
Yes, we still have our live. Maybe we can talk, we can figure, we shall communicate and then come on in live on my live, and then we can talk more and more. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. That would be awesome. Maybe weekend on Sunday, we can talk.
Yeah, I agree. Right? I agree. Yeah, I've seen some people asking about education on the comment section. So
yes.
Yeah, I think you were talking about education, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I was talking about how to choose schools when you're coming to Canada. Some few tips you need to consider. What province you're choosing, because different provinces are very different. Even the fee is different. They are not all same, right?
Yeah.
Then, some things you need to consider, like the minimum wage of that province. How much rent do they pay? Because you don't want to go to a very expensive province whereby the pocket money that you had, now you'll have to start chipping in to pay your rent. You need to consider a province that is, manageable, that you can be able to go to work, go to school, and still sustain yourself. Those tips are very, very important. And then you need to check on the reviews of that school. What are other students saying about that program that you're about to take? Read on those, go through the reviews, see what people are saying. How is the class number? Some schools, you are many of you, and some are like, you can have a teacher one-on-one kind of. You're not as many. You need to do your due diligence. These are just tips, but you still need to go out there and do your homework, because you're the one who knows how much you have in your pocket, right? You know how much you have, what how much you need for survival, food, shelter, school supplies. You need to consider so many factors. Is it the same in the US?
Yes, I agree. You have to consider so many factors, but make sure that if you're choosing any school, you communicate with the school. Like, of course, they want to know how you're going to stay. Is it the hostels, or are you going to go outside? And also consider the cost of living. For example, I wouldn't advise anyone like to come all the way to like Washington in Seattle, because it's so expensive, and it means even the school fees expensive, the environment, the money, the hostels, compared to a place like Ohio that I know so many Kenyans go to universities there, because the universities are cheaper for international students. Cost of living is way cheaper, and yeah, even Texas is cheaper also. But of course, if you're lucky to get a university, like I can see someone was asking if they want to do a master's in public health or a master's in whatever. There are some schools they don't offer. I mean, they don't ask for like GMAT tests, some tests that will cost you money that you would have otherwise saved for the hostel or for your upkeep here. It depends with the school where you're going, but you have to do your research. Like for sure, I know Ohio in the US is one of the cheapest places to go to, either university, the cost of living. And then here, when you come in as a student, and then depending on the course you're doing, someone will tell you the fastest job to get is healthcare. I will tell you for sure, because you'll go do a course for like 2 weeks or 1 week, start earning some money, starts generating more income, like income that you're going to use for your school fees, money that you're going to send home, money that you're going to now look for a small apartment outside the school, because inside the school is expensive. Or sometimes you can get a job at the school cafeteria, which is not guaranteed, because imagine how many students are waiting that they've been told by the school, hey guys, don't worry, you'll get a job at the cafeteria or the, I don't know, inside the school. How many students are coming and they have the same idea? So what happens, of course, as a student, you're not supposed to work more than 20 hours here in the US, but of course there are tricks and ways to maneuver around that, because you need more money. First of all, you need to pay for your school. Second, you need to send money home. That's why people send you to the US or to Canada. Okay?
Yes.
So there are ways when you land here, you will learn that, oh, I can actually do a living job somewhere for 2 days, get money, get paid cash, whatever, or some money that you're going to send home and help someone and still pay for your school fees. Yeah. So yeah, considering the cost of living is a very vital factor when you're choosing a school.
So Jack is asking you a question. Anauliza, 1K for a group or at Aisha? Is it 1K for a group?
No, 1K for you. If Jack, if you're the one bringing 10 people, you're the one getting the money. It's like you're referring 10 people to my YouTube channel to subscribe. It's for you. And for them, you're actually referring people who are going to see my information as useful to them. You're actually empowering the 10 people to come and learn something from my channel. My content is for learning purposes. It's not even entertainment. Mine is, I want to empower you. So Jack, that 1,000 bob will be your 1,000 bob. If those 10 people bring 10 other people, each person, then the main person who's bringing the 10 people will get their 1,000 bob. I want to empower you and help you. I know times are hard. I'm just trying to empower you and empower someone else by bringing someone to my channel to learn what I'm trying to show and to basically show you if something you've been looking for in the US and you haven't had any opportunity to see it on the internet, or you've only had it with agencies. For me, I'm giving out free information on my channel, by the way. So Jack, it is your 1,000 bob, by the way.
Yeah, he wanted clarification. Let me see someone else. Investing. So Johnston is saying, investing with Lucy. I can help you with marketing your channel. Do you have a blog or a website?
Oh, I just have the YouTube channel. So Johnston, go to my channel, leave a comment in one of the videos, and you can send me a DM on Instagram. You know, it's not safe putting your email outside on the YouTube because there are so many scammers. Not unless that email is only meant for just YouTube stuff. Don't put your personal email on the comment section and stuff like that. So Johnston, DM me on Instagram. My name is just Lucy_Aisha on Instagram. You will see that link on my bio on the YouTube, or you can just comment on the YouTube. I'll see your name and then I'll send you my hashtag for Instagram. Send me a DM and tell me how you're going to market my channel. The best way to market my channel is to just send a link to your WhatsApp groups, WhatsApp status, and it just goes to so many people, you know. But I appreciate your concern and your support, Johnston.
Yeah. Also support market my channel as well, Johnston Olefa. Johnston Olefa. Johnston Olefa. Let me check the other. That's very, Monica is saying that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Let me read some. So Jack is saying, Aisha, I like your content. I'm a member in your channel.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Saying,
yeah. So Johnston Olefa is also asking, when someone wants to do masters in public health, must he do GRE tests? That's in the US, right?
For, I don't know for specific courses, but I probably they have to do. But I know for sure there's here in Seattle there's a university called City University of Seattle. It allows you to do an MBA without GMAT tests, without TOEFL, without all those things. I have a friend who came to do an MBA in the city of Seattle University, something like that. And they never asked for GMAT or GRE test or TOEFL. And she started doing the MBA, but when after one semester elapsed, she was like, I think I'm not doing this because we're also looking at job prospects. And since she's working in the health sector to finance her MBA, she was actually allowed, no, she was actually allowed to transfer to a community college to do her nursing.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
So, yeah, so you can actually change from your MBA from university to a community college to do nursing, whether it is associate in nursing, because of course degree a BSN will take longer and maybe more expensive. She went to community college and slashed her school fees by more than half.
I can imagine. Yeah, that's the other thing I was telling my people as well. You can come to university and then maybe after 1 year, go to a community college. Very, very cheap.
Yes,
You slash it by half. You can transfer to a community college and your fees will be half. So
yes,
that's the other thing. That's the other option. That's the other option. But you make sure you finish your program just as you had indicated, because they will follow up, right? You can't, Skype and you make sure you attend all the classes,
yes.
you can't come and Skype. That's also a good idea. That's a
Yeah,
very
because
good method.
my friend just did only one semester. And then she applied to the community college and they saw her. Indeed, she was in school, like in the university doing her MBA. And so what they just did, she applied for her I-20 form. It's the F1 student form or something. She applied it from the college. The college gave her, and then now she contacted the embassy, and then the embassy just transferred her I-20 from her MBA for 1.5 years to to 3 years. It's like 3 years visa, student visa for the nursing course. Guess
That's
what? She extended her US stay by more than 1 year by changing her visa from MBA to just a community college. So she's actually going
oh,
to stay here until 2024 as a student.
oh.
Imagine.
Wow, that is great. That is very strategic. That is very nice, by
Very
the way.
strategic.
Wow, that is a very good. Guys, are you hearing the secrets here? They are being spilled. Wow, yeah, that is very, very good. By the way, I love the idea. Guys, are you listening keenly? Can you repeat it again for them, those who are, what's the shortest route? Can you repeat it again for them, for someone who has not heard?
So the process is, if you're coming here, for example, an MBA, I will tell you because I have a friend who's done that. An MBA at City State University of Seattle, they don't require you to have a TOEFL or GMAT or GRE test for the graduate MBA course. So my friend joined, and then after one semester of fully attending school, she went to the community college, applied for associate degree in nursing. It's like a diploma, but it's like 2.5 years plus 1 year of being allowed to work as a student. So that's like 3 years. She transferred it from so she applied to the community college. They gave her the I-20. They sent the I-20 to the consulate, immigration, and then they adjusted her degree from the MBA to the community college associate degree. And her time frame, her duration of stay was extended from 1.5 years to almost 3-4 years as a student. So right now she's even working like full time, and she's going to school at the community college. But you must have a full time sort of schedule. So you must make sure, because of this COVID, the immigration has told her you must make sure you have at least one class that is full time. You go to class now that COVID restrictions are being raised, are being removed. she's allowed
Yeah.
to go at least make like 2 or 3 trips to class every week to make sure you're in status. Okay. So it's as simple as that. She was even surprised like how it turned out. And I'm like, wow, what? When people don't know these things until you do it
Yeah.
yourself and share it with someone, so
Yes.
that I can now share with other people to know that you can
Yes.
actually come here and change your course.
Yes. Yes. And I had talked about it earlier. In the live, earlier in the live, I had said you can come here in the university, and then later you can change into a community college, which will be
Yeah.
very, very cheaper, way cheaper. You know, you cut your fees, right? So Johnson is asking, what is the shortest route to do BS nursing in Canada? Cynthia, and please, Lucy, tell me about the American side.
Okay. So the
Because
shortest way for
when you come to for BSc,
you can
when
go ahead,
for
Cynthia.
in America, in Canada and in America. So the shortest way, you know, here we have very nice programs, very short programs that will take 2-3 weeks. The home support worker runs down under the nursing program, where you're taking care of the old people, and those jobs are always hiring. Like even right now, they are always hiring. Like that is the fastest thing you can do. The home support worker, you can do that, take care of old people as well. You can still go back to school and do your registered nursing and all those other programs, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I prefer you come in and then you do. If you're already here, like especially for visitors, I always tell visitors, you can come in, do that home support worker course, the crash course, online course. It's around 3 weeks or 2 weeks, depending on the school. It is under the nursing program. Go take care of the old people. And then in the meantime, you can do your whatever program that you want. But nursing, always, you never lack a job when you're here in Canada. Never, ever, ever. And it will take a very short time because you still need to support yourself. That is the other thing. Life is not, cheap. It's not cheap. So if you can take and the benefits for that, the home support workers, they get benefits. So it's a good job. It's a very good job here in Canada. So if you can be able to support yourself, the better. You can take that or go to school, do the registered nursing and all that. Yeah. So what would you say the American side?
Okay, thank you for that. Indeed, healthcare is one of the best sectors that you can get a job quickly. Like within a week, you can get a job. By the way, don't a job that you will pay your rent, send money home,
Yes.
save, and
Yes.
pay your school fees.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the quickest way to do BSc nursing in Canada, for example, if you already have a degree from home, mine is about the US. If you already have a degree from home, there's a program called Accelerated BSN for nursing. Accelerated BSN is like a 12-month program at University of Washington, where they consider your degree from elsewhere, but you have to evaluate it to make sure you have at least a 3.0 GPA. Then it's 12 months, 4 quarters, but each quarter is $11,000. So it's like a total of more than like $40,000 1 year. If you have the money, it's okay, you can do it. But if you don't have the money, just come here through a community college or a student visa or any other visa that you'll be able to change your situation. So it's possible, it's not impossible. You can do the accelerated BSN for 1 year. but it's damn expensive. It's very expensive, but it's doable. If you have the money, apply to the embassy,
Yeah.
apply to the University of Washington, for example. There are other schools. Oh, by the way, in Washington State, the accelerated BSN is one of the expensive one, the most expensive one in the whole country of USA. So do your research, because there are some universities in Texas, in different places, they have a cheaper version of the accelerated BSN. So I would encourage you to do a thorough search, Google search. Just Google accelerated BSN in the US. You'll see whatever, you'll see different schools that offer different amounts, but it's generally more expensive than the normal BSN, which is 4 years. Imagine this is a BSN, you're doing it in just 4 quarters, 1 year. It has been shrunk from 4 years to 1 year. So you will probably not even have time to work and study at the same time, because you'll be doing more than, like, I think more than 6 units and like 5 credits each. So it's like doing 25 credit hours one semester. So this is all about your hard work if you want to, but it's doable. I won't discourage you, but just go ahead, Google it, search it, Google YouTube videos. I have a YouTube video on how you can get your degree evaluated by WES, World Evaluation Service, and how you can actually apply for an accelerated BSM in Washington. So you can check that out on my videos. It's already on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. If you have the money, then it's good, because
Yeah.
you won't need to have to work part-time, right? You just go to school straight. Like, you can support yourself from your pocket money, right? Because where will you get the time to go to work and then, do that? It's a lot of work. That's the other issue with that. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's impossible to work. So, Lucy, someone said that getting some scholarships in some courses, such as theology, is easy. Is that true? So someone is asking, Monica is asking, Lucy, someone said that getting some scholarships in some courses, such as theology, is easy. Is that true?
I don't know how true that is, because scholarships are mostly competitive. A scholarship will depend with the type of work you do. What have you done for the community? Your grades from your previous education, your previous experience as probably, this is theology, as a church person, religious stuff. What have you done? I know scholarships are based on those kind of metrics, because it could be easy, because let's say you have done so much work based on that, and then you see a scholarship online, and whoever is applying for it, like 5 people who are applying for it, if you have the experience and it matches what the scholarship wants, then you'll get the scholarship. It will look so easy because you're already standing out. So I will encourage you, just look at the requirements for each scholarship. These things is just Googling online, and then make sure, if anyone asks you any money for the scholarship, that's not legit, that's a scam. So just Google scholarships in theology in the US and see what comes up. Okay? Yeah, you can just try that.
So
I have a scholarship for nurses, by the way, on my channel also, like international students, because I've seen someone is asking, somebody else is asking, can I qualify the same with the second class lower in environmental health for the BSN? By the way, they don't focus on any degree, so long as it's any degree. It doesn't matter if you want to do accelerated BSN. You don't have to be a teen nursing. You can do even BCom degree. You can go into an accelerated BSN. You just have to have a GPA of I think it's 3.0, and you make sure that for you to know it's 3.0, that's why you have to evaluate your degree with WES in order to know how many points you have and to see whether you qualify for an accelerated BSN.
Oh, okay. How can I get my degree evaluated by WES?
Okay, so check out my video. I've done a whole video on how the steps on how WES can evaluate. You just go to their website, create an account, and follow the steps. It's very, very easy. Just check out my video. I have it online.
Yeah, it's online, Johnston. It's usually online. That one is done online. And then someone is asking, can someone do the home support worker course online, Cynthia, and be accepted in Canada? Yeah, you can do, especially now with the COVID situation. Most classes have moved online, right? Even for you, Lucy, is it true in America? Are most classes online? Or?
Most classes are online, but the healthcare sector, the short courses, these CNAs and stuff, people are still doing it physically. It's just that there are no clinicals. People are not going to the hospitals because of COVID. So there's so much delay in getting the certificate. But the beauty of this place here in the US, so long as you've gone to class, you can actually go to work, because they allow you to work for like 200 days without a certificate. So
Yeah,
you can work without a certificate. Yes.
That's nice. That's a nice. Yes, you can do online because most programs have moved. Even I've heard of people, they have told me they are already doing the home support worker courses online and they are still back home. So, of course, yeah, they are still back home. So they want to apply. So they are doing courses already online. Yeah, because most courses, because with the COVID now, the COVID again is starting to come back. So yeah, they are encouraging online, more of online. So you just go online, the course. Yeah. Then
That's
so someone said that getting scholarship, that one I read. Let me check for another. I saw another question for you. Welcome, Mwakazis. Mwakazis, go subscribe to Investing with Lucy.
I see Judy Mwaliko.
I thought I saw another question also.
I see Judy Mwaliko said you have skipped my question. What was her question? Cynthia, also let us know about the courses we should apply for, because I understand there are some courses one can do and may not qualify for PR.
That's why I was saying, you have to be realistic with the situation. Let's say you come here and you want to do, maybe you're a pilot back home. So you apply for a course. You understand what I'm saying? Like right now, not many planes are flying, right? So many pilots were laid off. The airline, people from the airline sector, most of them, they were laid off. Now they are doing some other kinds of job, like something very different. So you go there and apply on the airline sector. You want to be a pilot or advanced or whatever. You're not being realistic. Okay, right now, are they hiring for airline crews? They are not hiring, of course, right? Because most have been laid off because not many planes are flying. You have to be realistic. Don't go apply for a course that would be very difficult for you to get a job. That's a waste of money, waste of time, and your chances are like, you have to be realistic. That's why I keep insisting on healthcare, because even right now, if you go online on Indeed, so many jobs come up for healthcare. They need doctors, they need nurses. These people are retiring. Many people are retiring. Many people got afraid with the COVID situation. They quit their jobs. So they need to replace those people. So when you do healthcare, you can never go wrong. Make sure you're applying for a program that you know 100% this thing is hot cake right now. I don't want to go for a course that I'll be stuck there. I've wasted so much money, so much time, and then not get a job and not get, my PR. You need just to be realistic. What can you say about it?
I agree. You just need to be realistic. The fact remains, healthcare jobs are more. They are more. They. I mean, they like it's like it's flooded. You will never lack a job if you're in the healthcare sector. And then the thing is, this journey you have to start somewhere. And since that somewhere is an opportunity to start in the healthcare sector where they'll require you for just an online course or a 1-week course for you to step in, start getting money, and now start thinking about the future. Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to be a caregiver forever? Do I want to be a support worker forever? Do I want to make sure, do I want my family to get some food, do I want my mom to get a house? Do I want my father to get a business? That's where you find your purpose when you come here. It's the healthcare sector that gives you as like the stepping stone to where you want to jump or where you want to go. People will say, oh, there are other things. Yes, there are other things we know. It's just that, where do we start from? And the point is, do not get comfortable with whatever course you're doing at like the basic. When you step in, think about the future. Where do you see yourself 1 year down the line, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Because you decided to come to this country to change your life. Otherwise, if you are doing so well at home, then what's the point of just coming here and you're saying, oh, I can't do healthcare, I can't do this? That's not give someone else that opportunity. Give someone else. There's so many people who are crying every single day to get this opportunity, even if it's just to come and sweep the floor, because that's a job. It's a decent job that earns you shelter, food, comfort, savings. There's nowhere, even in Kenya, or wherever you are watching from, where you earn like $5,000 and you can even save $4,000. I don't think there's any other economy that can offer that kind of returns in today's life. So guys, this is just a stepping stone for you to go get another, something else going on in your life. If you wanted to be a doctor or a pilot or even business person, you're coming here to get the little amount you're getting, save it, go to the next, look for the next opportunity. And you don't have to be a caregiver. There's so many jobs in the healthcare sector, a medical aid, health records, there's phlebotomy, people for injections and stuff like, or not injections, to draw blood. And they require very minimum course.
That's like lab technician. Yeah, lab technician. And then there's front office. Healthcare is very diverse, guys. It's very diverse. You don't have to be, some people have that notion of, oh, okay, I'll be washing old people, or I'll be, that notion that we have back home. You know the notion, right?
Yes.
When they hear you're doing healthcare, they say, oh, anaoshanga wazee.
There's nothing wrong with that. Those people who are saying that, one day they'll be washed,
Yes. There's that like a stigma. I don't know. I used to hear it when I was back home. I'm like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? As long as, those people are there and we are here complaining we don't have jobs. That's what I would ask myself in my mind. Ukisikia, oh, so-and-so is in abroad doing healthcare. And then someone comments, oh, anaoshanga tumze. you're like, okay, we are here complaining we don't have a job. Them, they are there. You understand the difference? Them,
Yes.
they are there, they are working. There's a big, it's like night and day, us and them. I don't know. So why you have to stigmatize that kind of, and you are not even sure that that person does that job, because healthcare is very diverse.
It's very
Yeah,
diverse.
healthcare is diverse, very diverse. There's the front office administrator, there's a lab technician, there's the one home support worker. There are others. It's very, very diverse. You can't say specifically this person does this. It's, and it's very backward. To me, I used to read like you're very backward actually, because that person, from that they are making money. You're here, you're still saying, oh, government, we need a job. Oh, I don't know what, right?
Yeah. So I see Johnson saying huko opportunities inakaa ni mingi sana. I did a home support worker at Toronto University, but naishuku it was too easy. Now within hours I was through with it. Was it legit? No practices. It's not as complicated, by the way.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Because let me give an example. When I came here with my son was in like grade 4. No, grade 5. So when he went to the interview and was given a test, he came out and said, what? The tests are so easy, Usually, because for us in Africa, our education system is very hard. It's very different, right? Lucy,
Yeah.
you your education back home, right?
Yes.
So when you come here, for us, because back home it's very tough. So when you come here, it's like kind of so easy. You're like, okay, this is too easy. You're like, you are even doubting, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
But it is, yeah, it is so easy. It's unbelievable. It is Johnston. Don't doubt it. That's how they are. Yeah, that's how, because for us, we are given all this to cram notes and do all this. You're overwhelmed. But when you come here, it's very different, very, very different from back home. Because you're expecting that kind of, education, like the African, how we do the British system. You're expecting the same way with the Canadians and Americans. No, they are two different people, two very different. So don't doubt it. It's that. Yeah, don't doubt it. So someone, Joyce is saying, just joined. Hope I have not missed a lot. Ujamiss sana, utaenda back. We are talking about schools. Schools in US and in Canada. Na mbona watu huogopa job ya kuosha wazee na ndio stepping stone to another opportunity. I don't know why they stigmatize that. I don't know. Even me, I don't understand. I've never understood up to date, why there's that stigma, like, what's wrong with that? Hata wewe utazeeka na utaoshwa, right? It's a passage of life, right? Mi nikipata hiyo chance.
Yeah, and then this is like it's like those kind of jobs you feel and you do, and then you feel so much satisfaction in terms of you're helping someone. Like imagine your grandma or your grandfather or even your mom amepata accident she's got an accident and she goes to the hospital, somebody has to wash her, somebody has to take her to the toilet, somebody has to dress her up. Imagine your mom or someone else who's, in fact, imagine yourself you're in a situation where you can't even do anything for yourself and someone else is doing it for you. See, in fact, hata huyo mwenye unamsaidia is the one feeling like, what? Oh my gosh, you don't have to do this to me. Just, like, I'm so sorry for giving you so much work. They're even remorseful for you helping them. And then some of these people, the clients, they even appreciate you and give you money. You know, they can even give you $1,000 for Christmas, you know, because they realize this act of services are so close to their heart, and they're so private. Yani mpaka una feel you've actually exposed yourself to a stranger. But the good thing is, this is the medical profession. Like the way they say, mficha uchi hazai. Wewe ukificha uchi hutasaidika. So you're just end up you're actually helping someone. So this, even me, that notion of, oh, the nursing is only helping these people do this, that. There's some people who are even actually independent. You just sit with them there. It's like a companionship job, and you even get more money, you know. So this is all about a stepping stone to the next level. Yep.
Mi nikipata hiyo chance siwezi wacha. See, yeah, it's true. There are people who are crying for that opportunity ya kuosha hivyo mnaongeanga hivyo. Yeah, there are people who just want, niko America ninaosha, ama niko Canada ninaosha, kuisha. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bora niko America, bora niko Canada, because you're looking at your background, kulumetoka. You're looking at where you're coming from. If of course maybe you're coming from, you know, rich kind of family, you know, there are people who come and they are like, oh, I can't do that, I can't do, because they were raised up in Karen or in somewhere, right? In Lavington, you know, when you tell them, they are like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
You know, but for some of us who come from, you know, from zero, oh my gosh, this is an opportunity. You know, we can't even think twice, right? You don't even think twice. You just do it. Yeah. Cynthia,
Yep,
yeah, texted you, and I will check, Joyce. Sorry, because sometimes there are so many texts, so many, and then you're by yourself. I don't have some helping me, so I will check, Joyce. I'm sorry. So here, Cynthia, umesema vile education yetu iko. Nakumbuka vile immunology, biochemistry, biotechnology, pharmacology. I know. Yeah, our education system is very different from American or Canadian. It's very different. Yeah, thanks, Cynthia and Aisha. I now know courses to invest in. Oh, we are glad we are helping you. Yes, guys, open your eyes, your ears. Yeah, be realistic, you know? Yeah, be realistic, guys. Take a course that you know 100% I'll get a job in this way. And then maybe after you get the job, later you can switch to whatever else, right? True?
Yeah.
You can switch after. I have a home care aide and nursing assistant from Washington State, USA. Also, I have a degree in social work. How can I migrate to Canada from Kenya?
Really hot
you are
cake.
in Kenya. I know. I can imagine. It's so easy. Skilled immigrant, express entry. Where ni hivi chap. Enda hapo kwa IRCC. Express entry, apply. You are skilled already. You are what they want. Enda hapo IRCC. Ingia kwa skilled, you know? Enda uapply hapo. Yeah.
Actually, niko na video ya IRCC nilifanya jana, so you can check. I think I will upload it tomorrow. It's online, but it will be meant for public tomorrow. So Nicholas, you can check how you can go to the IRCC website, and you see that option for skilled immigrants. Because you already have a degree and you already have a certificate here, home care aid, you're good to go. Just follow the process. It might take some time, but It's patience. All these things, the system works. It's just, you just have to be patient. Hata kama itakaa 1 year, usiseme 1 year ni ati it's long. Imagine say we are 3 months to 2022.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? That's what I keep telling people. Yeah, I keep telling people because some people say I applied and I've not had a reply. They have not responded back to me. Can you imagine? It's the whole world applying for Canada. You know, you're not the only one. So many people are applying to America, are applying to go to America. The whole world wants to go to America. So it's a case by case, first come, first serve basis. They can't ati huyu aliapply jana, nitachukua huyu niache mtu aliapply January. You know what I mean? It's first come, first serve basis. Usually they will go systematically. Don't lose hope. Just continue doing what, and the best thing, don't put your mind there. If you keep thinking about it, lose hope. You lose hope. You know, you'll be so impatient because you're like, hey, they need to answer back. Now I've been waiting. It's 6 months. It's 8 months. Continue doing what you do. If you go to work, wherever you work, continue doing as long as you keep checking your emails. That's it. When you least expect it, when they will answer you back. When you least expect it. So let it not hold you back. And don't put your mind there. So just continue doing what you do. What can you say about that, Lucy?
I agree. The same thing. Don't lose hope. The systems here work. Even if it's going to take 1 year, 2 years, it means it's going to work. And if you know you qualified, it's like your express entry for skilled workers, or if you know you have the points that need to be for you to qualify, don't even doubt it's going to work. It has happened to so many people. It's just that you need some patience because, like Cynthia said, how many people around the world are applying to go to Canada? And they're not even qualified. So you can imagine if you are qualified, what about the people who have applied, who are even making the process longer, and they have not qualified. They are just hoping that they will qualify. But you have a degree, you kwanza social work, now you have a certificate in Washington State. Well, it means ulikuja Seattle wewe Nicholas nakuona. So you do it now, and then you just apply and just wait and just pray. Everything is prayers, and you just hope for the best and let God do the rest.
Yes. And don't put your mind, so don't let it hold you back, because you'll not be able to move on. You know what I mean? Like you'll be held back just waiting for this particular thing. Now you cannot do other things, like you have to continue with life. You continue with life, keep praying, keep checking, and then God will do the rest. That's true. That's true.
Yep, I agree.
Thanks, Cynthia. I'm waiting your help because I'm from Kenya. I did the consultants as you guided us. I'm waiting your word for. I am hoping to start the process this month. So Joyce, I also say about applying. When you're applying to Canada, see if you can do it yourself first. If you can't be able to do it yourself, and then go for an agent. Yeah, don't rely so much, Joyce, on an agent. And the same thing you're doing online is the same thing they will do for you, but they will charge you. Try do it yourself. It's easy. I've done some videos about going on the IRCC website, applying, going through the layout of the website. Try and do it fast. If you can't do it, I know we are not all equal. For some people it may be complicated. And if you have the funds, then you can include an agent. But if you can do it yourself, I also had Fisher, my immigration consultant. She was encouraging people and telling people, go online and do it yourself first. It's not that they don't want money. Of course, they want your money, but they try to encourage you. Go do it yourself first. If you can't do it, come to us. Do it for you. Because we know we charge you and it's expensive, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, when you're going for agents, shop around. Know whether they are legit. How many people have gone there? What do they have testimonies? What are their reviews? Find out, are they registered? There are so many things. You have to do due diligence. There's a lot of work. You don't want to pay someone and lose your money, right? Because with
Yeah.
these ghost agents that you pay a ghost agent, they disappear. Now you are left there. So, yeah, for me, I would say that. What can you say about agents and doing it for yourself?
I agree. First of all, try do it yourself. For example, like a visitor visa to the US, it's so easy and it's so easy. People think it's complicated, but it's so easy. A student visa also, it's so easy. You just contact the school, apply to the school. They'll give you all the documents they need, and then they'll give you I-20 and tell you, hey, go to the embassy, give them this, show them your funds. That's it. So I think there's a fear of the unknown that people have. But of course, we won't blame people because, for example, it's your first time traveling outside, so you don't know even about a visa, or you're from the countryside, ama you've never been to like school, college, you've labda ulifika form 4 or something, like you're afraid to jump to the next ship because you don't know anything. That's fine, but that's why you have the internet and Google and YouTube. To just when you go online, just Google how to get a US visa, how to apply for Canada Express entry, how to apply. You will see everything is actually online. That it's just that step of fear you need to jump out of that box, because everything is just pretty easy, simple, online. Of course, you'll need mentorship, for example, if you want to, I mean, for this process. But the online, for example, like Canada, they desperately need people. So I don't see why they will make the process complicated. That's why it's so easy for you to straightforward to know. And if you're in doubt, there's always a number on their website to just call or WhatsApp or an email, ask them questions. Here online, if it is Cynthia, just write a comment section on her comments, on her videos, and ask her, Cynthia, I did this. I was not able to do this. What would you advise? Where did I go wrong? Or what do I need to do? Like, that's how, and you need to just believe in yourself. Like, these things is just confidence. There's nothing rocket science about them. It's just a bit of confidence with your paperwork. That's it.
And the other thing is, guys, don't doubt the system. The system here works. They equate it with our system back home.
They shouldn't.
So someone thinks maybe you need to know someone to lead you to somewhere. Here it's nothing like that. It's nothing like the system works to the T. People are hired here to work. They respect their job. That's why I say, coming to these kind of countries, leave your bad behavior back there. Because when we were growing up, we grew up knowing that I have to give someone something for them to do ABC. Some people will come with that notion here, only to realize that actually the system works the way it's supposed to be, to the T. So when you're doing it, don't think I'm applying, it won't go through because maybe I need someone to push it. No way. The system here works to the T. If someone is hired to do that kind of job in the IRCC, those are the consultants. if they had to do that work, to pick people from different part of the world, bring them together, figure out who qualifies for what, when, how, they will do that exactly without being biased, without knowing they are coming from this place or this person is handicapped or this. They don't consider that. They just do their job, what they are required to do. So don't be scared. Don't be scared when you're applying thinking you need to know someone for that. The system works just as it is written there. That's what I love about these people. And that's why they are so developed, because everything works the way it's supposed to be. Right?
Yeah, I agree. No, hata Johnson is saying, yani no corruption huko, basi huko ni heaven bana. There's no corruption. There's no point. The opportunities are so many that they even lack people to do them. So you're incentivized, like you're given money to work for them. It's like a sign-up bonus, especially in the healthcare sector. Like here in Washington, a nurse can get up to $10,000 as a sign-up bonus to become a nurse in that hospital. $10,000 in 1M Kenya shillings. Imagine. Even these home care workers, the CNAs and staff, you're paid even $1,000 to sign up and work for the agency, because hawana caregivers, and the job ziko because the elderly community is like it's growing. So don't even doubt.
So yeah, don't go Nini Johnson anasema huku ni heaven. So yeah, here we don't have corruption. Ama you are caught DIY or and then you give someone something. Then no. They're actually recording you and they are like, everything works the way it's supposed to be. And that's why they are able to provide services easily, ambulances and all these things, amenities, schools, housing, all these things. They offer shelters for homeless people because everything works the way it's supposed to be. Everything works 100% the way it's supposed to be. So don't have that fear. So Joyce, I had, MD consultants. That's why I chose to use them. What is your word about the consultant? Joyce, I just mentioned some of the consultant agents that I used to see in Dubai. I don't know them personally. That's why I keep saying when you hunt for agents, go to different agents because there are so many different agents offering different services for different prices. They are not the same. They don't charge the same. This one will charge maybe, for example, $100. This one $150. This one $200. So you need to go out there. Don't take someone's word and run with it. You have to do your homework as well. Give you tips and then you work on those tips, right? Yeah. Listen to those tips and then try to figure out, will this work for me? You still have to do your due diligence. Yeah, don't just say because, this one said like this, I will do exactly like this. No, we are not immigration consult. By the way, disclaimer, we are not immigration consultants. We are not. We just give tips from experience, other people's experiences, what we know online, right?
Yes. Yeah, I
what
agree.
Can you say? Yeah.
I agree.
What
We're
can
not
you
immigration consultants. We're just sharing our experiences and just being open with the information we know, because we want to help someone else. We don't want to stay with this information. It doesn't do any more good to us. We already got the opportunity. We want you to get it so that we just improve the whole community. That's our goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huko basi naweza work sana. Aki hii chance nikipata walai. So Johnston anasema hiyo chance akipata walai. Yeah, try, apply, go apply. Especially, I have a personal question. If, let's say I came to you, Lucy, and asked you, what way would you, in your own opinion, we are not immigration consultants. We already said that. Just your personal opinion. If I was back home, what would you advise me as the fastest way to come to America?
The fastest way, and I think the best way, of course, in a green card, if you get a green card. But since that's like a long shot, the best one is to come as a student. Come as a student. Look for the bank statement that shows that you have some funds, and identify a cheap school. When you come here, you'll do the changes. Keep extending your school when you come as a student. Ukigraduate, kama ujapata your final papers like this green card or citizenship, do another course. Keep doing another course until you get the green card with you in your pocket. Because I know people come here, you do the graduate studies, and then you extend, you do another one, and then you extend, you do your master. I mean, you do another undergrad if you're interested, or you do a PhD. You know, some of these people come and stay here with their student visas for a reason. You're legal, you can work, you can send money back home, you're getting some knowledge,
Yeah.
you're getting skills. And the best thing is that I've done a video where like I posted yesterday, where you can actually look for visa sponsored jobs. There are so many. I was even surprised myself to see a job, office assistant, and someone is saying they will sponsor the visa from the video. I was so shocked. And everything, I got it from Indeed.com. So I think student visa is the best one, because visitor visa will limit you, but a student visa, you're open to possibilities, like endless possibilities. Johnston is asking,
Yeah.
very
So
true.
someone
Lucy.
is
Yeah, is asking how much bank account ikuwe na how much EV. Student visa ina depend na the course you're doing. So the school will give you a fee structure. It means when you go to the embassy, your bank statement should show that you have enough money to cover for your living expenses, your school fees, everything for the first 1 year. So if it's like like $20,000, hiyo ni ka 2M, your bank account should have at least a 6 months bank statement with at least pesa inacheza 2M, 3M. People have done it. So enda utafute. There's some people who do it, you know. That's what you need. Actually, that's what you need. There's nothing else. As a bank statement ya kuonyesha you can do, and ties ya home. Utasema you're not supposed to say at you're going to stay in the US. No, you're supposed to show them that you have no interest to stay, because you're coming as a student, get some knowledge, go back home, improve your country. But of course, if opportunity comes along, you take it and go. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true. Me too. I was earlier in the live, I was talking about the student way. To me, I find it, because there are so many students, especially here in Alberta, from back home. So many students opposed to visitor visa, because the visitor visa has so many limitations. Oh, we need this and that and prove this. But as a student, I'm coming here, I already have the money. I'm coming here to study. After I study, I'm going back home. So usually they will not deny you most of the time. It's very rare for them to deny you. But the visitor, they usually say, oh, like, actually, my case, I tried to apply for a visitor visa before I came to join my husband. First, we tried for a visitor visa and I was denied. And you know what they told me? We don't have proof. There's no sufficient proof to show that you will come back after your stay in Canada. That's what they told me. And that was it. My money was gone. Their application and everything. So you can see why I always go the student way. You know, usually they will look at you and say, this one wants to go and stay there, you know. But when you're coming to study, it's like you're investing in the country. I'm coming, I'm bringing money, I'm paying for my accommodation, school, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's a legit way, kind of. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, but if you can do it the visitor way, we are not discouraging anyone. Do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Because on the other hand, maybe it didn't work for me, it will work for you. Because we are all different, right?
Yes.
It may work for you. So go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
I agree. Okay. Now
Someone is saying, very true, Lucy, Aisha. I came to Seattle. Also, I have a driving license for Washington State. Oh, they even have a driver's license. Huh?
yeah, it's easy to get it.
Yeah, so someone is asking who wanataka bank account ikuwe na how much. Yeah, hiyo tumecover, that one we have covered for student, right? So 2 to 3 million. Hey, maybe news a kid. Aki Johnson, you're so funny. Maybe I was a kidney.
Sio lazima, kuna venye watu wanatengezanga statements like unapata statements.
Yeah, you can get, usually you can tell your relatives to give you, to support, because you're coming anyway as a student, right? Students don't have money, so it's like, yeah, of course, maybe from your parents, they will sponsor you. They just say, I'm the parent. You don't have to worry about that. 2 to 3 mili utapata ati hizi kuku na njugu nauza 2 to 3 million ni ndoto. Oh, okay. You're so funny. You're so funny. So,
but yeah, so it's been 2 hours. But are you planning to go on?
I'm almost done now. I think we have covered everything so that people may go to sleep. Those in back home, they may go to sleep. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys have learned something. You've taken something from our life today, you know. And don't forget to subscribe to Investing with Lucy. Anyway, talk for yourself.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe. You leave the link on your comment section because this is live section where people won't see it, I think, when you save it. So, and then please come. I plan for more content on my channel. Pole pole, we get to grow and inform you guys and bring in people. Remember the giveaway. Don't forget, bring in more people. I will be sharing more useful content.
Yeah. Mtu anawezaje understatement aje hivi? Wewe Johnston, find for a relative, or you know, maybe your parents can sponsor you as a student. That's a good way as well. There are so many options. Because Sanjaro uko, you can't. And guys, kama mko na blog, niko hapa as a writer. Naweza wasaidia kwa kuandika cool blogs. Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
He writes blog. Yeah. Oh, that's good. We need to connect. Come to Instagram. You can write a blog about my channel and then promote it. And Lucy as well.
That's good. And then you can start getting money. It's true. Mimi Johnson, I will look for me. Come and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment so that I have your name.
So that I have.
Yes.
Yeah. So that you can get
Yes. So
something. Sawa.
yeah,
Thank you so much, Cynthia, for hosting me.
You're welcome. It was wonderful. I hope, guys, you have learned something, taken something out of this. Share, subscribe, like, comment, and see you guys on the next one, video or live. Okay. Stay blessed, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.